Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 10th and final episode of Net-juu no Susume, or a recommendation of the wonderful ritual life. So, let's just get into the episode. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. I wish shaving was just as easy as changing a setting, a character design setting. So last episode, Mori and Yuta made a pretty decent amount of relationship progress, to the point where he ended up taking her back to his place. So, should be interesting. And Koiwai was even trying to help, he actually got them to meet up together at the park, talk things out, and all that. But yeah, this is the final episode. This is only a 10-episode series. Not 12 or 13 like most. Once in a while you do get these shows that are less. Like, I think, what was it called? That one gal anime from last season was less. And she's still in there. And she's coming out. Oh, I was just gonna turn on YouTube, it'd be right there. Oh, yeah, no. Technology. Yes, like back at my place. There's no telling what that guy would say. I know, right? And yes, he's talking about you. Wow. It's kind of funny I'm watching this right after Kino's Journey, which also had a character named Sakura. Except that was her actual name and not a little nickname thing that is what Koiwai's doing. He still has those bracelets. You might want to pay attention to what you're doing there. You forgot to bring me anything besides a shirt. Man, she actually looks surprisingly good in that. In the usual Mori way. It's funny how its height difference is like completely the opposite as it is in the game with Hayashi and Lily. That's my fetish. I'm sure that's what he's thinking. Don't leave me. uh, yeah, I figured that was the concern here. Just push buttons and hope for the best. Of course the washing machines talk to you in Japan. Not that you're supposed to talk to them back. I think toilets also talk to you in Japan. Maybe refrigerators do too, I don't know. And you can almost see something there, which did not miss his gaze. You really should open your mouth a little bit if you're going to be drinking. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stare or anything, just it's kind of hard not to. You know, if I was Mori and could hear that breathing and heart beating, I would be a little bit nervous. Man, this is so awkward. He just keeps checking her out in various ways. He is, oh he is. But I definitely know where he's coming from here. Yeah, sit next to me. Or on my lap, that works. Oh man, this scene. Oh my god. These two, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. He does, doesn't he? Although it's not as good as his old place that we saw in the flashback. Is it common for people to have their computers on the floor like that? Because mine's on my desk next to my monitor. Like I have my computer, the tower, my monitor, and then my microphone and my webcam there on top of it. Yeah, Lily with her pink keyboard. Yep. I get what you mean, it's okay. It's fine, you're cute, Mori. You want to see my computer, baby? It's a big monitor. Mori noises. Hand holding on a computer mouse. That's Lily. You get to control your waifu now. Yeah, he's close. The voice acting of Mori is so good. I don't know if I've actually mentioned that before, but... Probably. Yeah, very girly. Very committed. I got my pink keyboard and everything. Oh, that is very close. Oh, uh, man. Uh, Mosa? Right on cue. uh, that's good for you. And he's just busting a gut over there. Yeah, and we shall now venture to the kitchen. He's still blushing. You know, if you were in Mori's position, it would really seem like Yuta was coming under her. She is, isn't she? Be careful. You didn't say itadakimasu. I'm pretty sure that's a law in Japan. Mori, this is where you're supposed to tell him that you want him to cook for you every day. Now what? You're a very unique person. Yeah, you're the guest. Why would you think that? I mean, I guess different people have different opinions on that. I wouldn't make that promise. Yeah, but not really in the negative way you're imagining. That too. Quick transition of the characters. Yes, it would be nice if she had more confidence in herself. Oh. You made her cry. But that just makes her cuter. uh, some random high school girls. It does feel weird watching anime that doesn't take place in high school. I don't usually do such a thing. But mostly embarrassment. Yeah, this has been pretty much an entirely a Yuta and Mori episode. Like, nobody else has even been shown, really. I mean, don't you hate it when the dryer interrupts an important moment? Talk about a first world problem. Oh, it was no trouble. It's like I lost my chance to lock her in here. Okay, that's what that was about. And the rain has stopped. And I feel like these characters have been blushing throughout most of the episode. Now please do not follow me into my apartment. And he does not want to let her go. Yes. I get what he's saying, but man, it wasn't very articulate. But I think he got his point across. I don't care what dimension this takes place in. Wow, she looked really happy there. What? A rainbow? Yep, a rainbow. On a less cheery note. On a much less cheery note. Breath of Resurrection almost sounds like a euphemism for CPR. I still don't think a sword's the best weapon to fight a rock golem with. Slash kiss command. They're gonna notice that they're closer than usual, aren't they? We're always concerned about Hayashi for one reason or another. He's like, sure, whatever. He knows more than anyone else does about what is going on between them, though. But still doesn't know everything. The ladder. Was that ladder always there? Ah, yeah, the title. Something about a moon. Oh, you mean the real moon, not the endgame moon. The far less important one. That's, that's funny, though. Look at the moon. No, not that one, you idiot. Ugh. Bet she's having some sweet dreams. I kind of figured it'd be Koiwai. I don't know why, I just had this feeling. Yes, of course. Always there to tease you guys. Even though I just kind of did. What else would you call it? Yes, exactly. What else would you even call it? I just love Mori Mori when she's flustered. It's so good. I can only imagine what he just said. Maybe give him some after the date advice. Hold hands. Your hands are almost perfect for it. I phrased that weirdly, but I mean their hands are close enough for it to work. Oh wow, that's a really cool effect. He does not look like his in-game character at all. Just lost in thought. Yes, for our so-called not date. Mori Mori. But I guess that was a good excuse for a handhold. Though that's jumping the gun a bit for their relationship. Wow. He's one that initiated and he's as stiff as a board. Jesus. That does not look like typical handholding. Not sure how you would describe that. And the avatars are left behind to go on their own date. And that's the episode. I wonder if we'll get a stinger. Maybe not. That was a very conclusive ending there. And she falls. Remember back when Mori Mori had long hair? Good times. And you, who was basically not in the series at all. So that was the 10th and final episode of Net-juu no Susume. And this episode, it was pretty much entirely focused on Yuta and Mori Mori and their relationship. And just, man, just, it was so awkward. Just them together at his place doing various things. Talking, eating, cooking, washing dishes, all of that. Like, sitting on the couch and sitting on the floor. And just, wow. And you even had the dryer that apparently talks because, of course, it does. And actually interrupted kind of a moment between the two of them, unfortunately. Though he did end up walking her home, and we had that sort of confession scene there, right before they split off. And the in-game scene where they're like, look at the moon, and then she does like, no, not that moon, the other moon, the real one, the one that's not made of pixels, polygons. So yeah, it is safe to say that they're pretty much a couple at this point. And I guess partially thanks to Koiwai, like, I mean, yeah, he teases them a lot, but he's obviously helps a little bit as well. So, my thoughts on the series as a whole. This has been a pretty fun anime. I mean, the whole premise of, the characters playing an MMORPG, that's really what drew me into this initially. And the whole gender bender aspect also caught my interest, so that's pretty much why I decided to give the show a try. And it's been pretty enjoyable. I mean, Mori, she's a great character, very enjoyable, very fun, very cute. Like, I never get tired of seeing her. Like, it really doesn't matter what she's doing on screen, I just have fun watching her. Especially when she gets flustered, which she does a lot. And she has a lot of little quirks, like getting like her stomach growling at very inopportune moments and causing her embarrassment. Not that she needs any help feeling embarrassed. She seems to find a lot of opportunities for that. And she's very much, I mean, she's a NEET. That was kind of the premise of the show. She quit her job, became a NEET. She goes to the same convenience store late at night every day to get food. And the show does have, like, if I was going to throw out a criticism, like a serious reviewer would, it would probably be the sheer amount of coincidences in the show. Like the fact that she runs into, I mean, the fact that she runs into Yuta as often as she does is pretty big coincidence, but that's, part of the course for shows like this. But also having Kanbei work at the convenience store that she always goes to, that one might be a step too far as coincidences go. But personally, I'm good at my suspension of disbelief, so that doesn't really bother me. I just feel like I would mention it. And the guild members, like, a lot of them didn't seem to get a whole lot of focus. Like, it was a short series, so that's to be expected, but the one fat guy, like, I think we briefly found out that he had, like, a wife. But, I mean, we didn't really find out much about him beyond that. And the one blonde-haired chick, I want to say her name is Alice, she didn't seem to be in the show a whole lot either. And we had Koiwai who started playing the game with his avatar, but that didn't seem to really have much to do with anything at all, really. It just was kind of a catalyst for Yuta to make, well, first of all, for Mori to make another character that was more similar to her character in the other game, and Yuta did the same thing, which helped transition into everyone knowing about everything. By everyone, I mean Yuta and Mori. That's kind of helped with them figuring out what's going on. Well, Yuta kind of already knew, but it was Mori was the one that was in the dark for the most part. And it was, but yeah, as far as coincidences go, that was another one where they were also together in an MMO before this, and they just happened to meet up, not only happened to play the same MMO again, but also end up in the same guild again. So, yeah, I guess you could call that fate if you wanted to make that sound better. But yeah, in the end, the two of them did end up getting together. Like, more and more didn't even remember their first meeting together at the convenience store. She remembered them literally running into each other on the street and taking her to the hospital, because that would be kind of hard to forget. In any case, I did enjoy my time with this series. If I had to give it a score, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10. If there is ever a season 2, I'll certainly will watch it, so let me know what you thought of the anime. Which side of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.